Hello gamers, it's Softkitty99 and today we're back in the moving house, which is a railway car or train car that we are converting or turning into a house. It's a small house obviously, and we want to make the best use of the space that we can, and we've been looking at the windows and we figured out that we can only really use the shutters for closing off doors or windows on this particular train building. So I don't really want to do that on the windows on the side of the train car, but we will be trying to use the big shutters to close off the door on one end of the train, because I really want to try and squeeze in a shower room bathroom so that you've got somewhere to use facilities. Because can you imagine a place that doesn't have a bathroom that you actually live in permanently? That would be so horrible. I mean, you wouldn't even want to stay there at the weekend without any toilet facilities, would you? So I think we can fit the double shutters. The double shutters fit okay, not too badly along the big door that would go to the next carriage, but the side ones... Oops, I've lost my shutter now. I've lost my shutters, guys. Which one? Wait, I probably could have just clicked it from that main screen there, couldn't I, and then gone for the... Because the one that points the other direction is on the same page, isn't it, as the one that we just bought. I think it was this one, wasn't it, anyway? Right, so the variant, you see, one's a left hinge and one's a right hinge. So we want to match up our colours, and then just pop them in the other way. It takes a little bit of fiddling to get them in the right positions, but I think it's going to be worth it. Because this way we don't have to remove the original doors from the carriage. We can keep those for the protecting the heritage thing. And then do we put shutters across this? No, do you know what, if we put shutters across this, you'd then have to open the door into the bathroom, wouldn't you? And the bathroom's so small, I don't think you'd want to be trying to fiddle with the doors that way, would you? Can we put a sliding door? We might have to change the door. I'm kind of trying to save the door, but I think we might just have to change that door from the traditional train door to something else. Let's try one of these sliding doors first. I suspect they're not going to fit though. They're either not going to be the right width for the door, or they're just not going to fit, because trying to slide a door, they just take so much space for that extra length of hinge to slide along. Well, it's not really a hinge, is it? That metal bar that you slide along. Ooh, it might fit. Yeah, possibly that you could use something like that, but it's staying red everywhere. Is that because my puppy's in the way, or is that because it's just the wrong size? I think the easy thing to do though is to sell the door and replace it with a... if we can. Oh, we can, yeah we can. And then it looks like a normal size door. Yeah, you probably could get away with a sliding door. I suspect it's the puppy that stopped me putting it up. It might just fit, it looked like it might just fit, but I just don't think it feels right to do that. I think we're better to just use a door, a proper door. Now the question is, which door do we use? I kind of like those Stradivarius exterior doors, but I don't know that you want an exterior door. I think maybe you want something a bit more bathroomy. Oh look, sliding train doors. You're actually allowed to have different sliding train doors. Ooh, maybe they are expecting us to change the train doors. I just really wanted to renovate it without removing the doors and things, you see. But I think for a bathroom you really are going to need a proper door. Just so you feel secure as well. And the sliding door probably wouldn't stop steam coming into your main living space, and you probably wouldn't really like that. I'm going to have to move that puppy. Love you, puppy, but your head isn't supposed to go through a door. His head went through the door, poor puppy. No, he's not following. I was hoping he'd follow me. Hey puppy, follow me down the thing. Could you, like, follow me? Follow me, please. Yeah, follow me. Please follow me. Come on. Down this way. Good puppy. Right, now you can stay. Good puppy. Right, now I can put my door in. Yeah, my taking the door for a walk was the hope that the puppy would follow me, but I think I might have told him at some point to stay. So I had to put everything down. Right, so see, it still moves into the space, so that kind of makes it awkward. Now the question is, can we actually fit a shower in between all of these doors and things? Will it actually let us put a shower in? It'll have to be one of those like enclosed cubicle things, won't it? We're going to have to put the shower plumbing in first to be able to do that. You're going to somehow have to hook your carriage up to the sewer system. So you would have to get professionals in to do that for you, wouldn't you? Right, we're definitely going to be able to fit in a toilet and I think a small sink straight opposite the toilet, so they're like facing each other, so that then leaves us the other side to try and fit in one of the shower stalls. So we'll use something fairly small. We'll use a suspended toilet and then we'll use a small sink so that we are making the best use of the space and we're not overfilling things, so that everything feels just... We don't want everything to feel totally cramped because we are really in a fairly cramped space. So I'm just hoping that one of the showers will fit into the corner. Right, where's the assembly? Yeah, shower. Somewhere. Shower, where's shower? Where's he gone? There it is. I couldn't see it. I just couldn't see it. That's so crazy. Right, will it... Oh, wait, it went green. Yeah, so there's a small section of wall where it will go green. Right, let's see what we can find. Right. And we also need a sink. Where's sink? Do we have to scroll down a bit? Sink? Yeah, there's sink. We want the sink opposite the toilet on the wall here. Yeah. I almost tried to put it in front of where the shower's going to be. That would be silly. We just want to minimise the space, don't we? We're definitely going to be able to fit a small sink in. Now the question is whether we can fit a shower. So let's have a look. Which are the small... What's the smallest enclosed shower? I think it might be that corner. There's a corner one that's all enclosed, isn't it? One of these two corners ones. Is it enclosed? Are they enclosed? This corner one's fully enclosed. The picture that doesn't make it look like it's fully enclosed, does it? Let's see, can we... Oh, it did go green. Oh, I think we can. Right, so if you were definitely doing that, you would definitely make sure that the side wall where the shutters are is 100% enclosed in glass. But it will fit. So that's really good news. You can actually fit one of the small corner showers into this end section to make it into a small bathroom. So that's really, really good. Now I'm thinking maybe a suspended sink is going to be the better use of space, so you've got space underneath it as well. For when you're using the toilet, you won't be banging your legs on the... If you like, had a built-in cabinet like the Logrono one or the Azul one, even though they're fairly small cabinets, you could still potentially bang your feet. It depends who's living in the space, doesn't it, and how big they are. Though I kind of like the cabinets. How big a profile is that? Do you know what? I don't think that's too big a profile. I think that could work. This one might be even smaller though, actually. So I think any of these three styles probably could work. The big suspended one was just such a big bowl that it stood out a little bit far from the wall. So I think we're going to go with the Azul one because I think it's the smallest profile, both for the sink and for the cabinet underneath it. So I think this is the best use of space, but I think there are some of those suspended sinks that are a little bit smaller than the one I tried, so some of them will definitely work. So you have got some option there for what you might want to put in. It can work as a little bathroom. So I'm going to need a towel and a The mirrors are not in here, are they? I always think that the mirrors ought to be in the accessories section for the bathroom, but we will put in a toilet roll holder, toilet paper holder. A little shelf with a stack of towels could be a good option in here as well for the small bathroom space, and maybe you could even have a little shelf with like soap and stuff in, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to put one of the small hangers, I think. Or should we put a bigger one? Can we sneak that in opposite the shower to utilise like this corner? Can we do that? Yeah, we can. We just want to try and utilise the space that we've got, which isn't a big space, in the best possible way we can. So we will look for a mirror, and we want a hanging mirror. Maybe something that's attached to the wall better would be the one to go for, so maybe this one. Oh, wait, why did that not? Oh, why is that not showing up? Oh, it's a freestanding one. Oh, that explains why that's not showing up. Okay, that's too small. That's a little handheld one. We don't want one of those because we don't really have space to put stuff like that. And if you did decide to, at some point, move your house, though we probably aren't going to, you'd want it screwed into the wall so that it wouldn't move. But I'm assuming that this train isn't going anywhere. The Lagrono light mirror, I think that's quite a nice compact one and still gives you lots of view for doing your hair and your makeup and stuff. I think that's it. There's our bathroom done. Beautiful. So we've done our bathroom and we have decorated our rest of our train. So this is closest to the road access. This is definitely going to be our access point, our entrance to the house. So I think we want somewhere for like coat hanging, maybe somewhere to sit to pop shoes on, maybe shoe storage. I don't know. It's what can we fit neatly and without making the place feel completely packed. Right, that would be really nice for hanging coats. Now the question is whether it will fit in the little alcoves. It might be a little bit too wide front to back to fit neatly. Yeah, see, front to back it doesn't fit in the little gap that we've got between the door and the wall. We could fit it in, but it's going to cut off part of the door access or block the walkway space, I think. And I don't think it had anything to do with the door being open. Yeah, that's not quite going to work, is it? No. So that's just that little bit too big. Something like that could have been quite ideal for an entryway, but it just didn't work. Now, how about one of these? Because you've got coat hooks, and it's got like a little stooly thing to sit in or pop shoes in. Something like that might be nice if it will fit the gap. So, yeah, those colours are quite good, I think. Sort of a yellow and a pale brown. That's better because it's open. It's still quite big on the base, but with the openness of it, it looks better. It doesn't feel like it's blocking off the space so much. And then I think we want something closer to the actual access door. Now these poofs might be too big, but let's try it. Yeah, they're just that bit too big. We want something smaller. I really kind of do want like somewhere you could possibly sit right next to the door for if you want to put shoes on and off, especially with tying things. We could just put some coat hooks. That's always useful, especially when you get visitors. What else can we use? Can we use a small shoe cabinet instead? I mean, at least that way we've got something. I mean, you can sit on the one that we've already put in, so we don't really need another one. And that's tiny, look, that'd be quite good to pop shoes in. Shoes and coats there, and you can sit on the other one if you need to there, look, for if you've got anyone that needs to bend to tie shoes and things. It's much easier to tie shoelaces and things if you to sit in, isn't it? No matter what your age. Yeah, I think that could work quite nicely. I think maybe we could use a picture, and maybe a welcome mat. Don't want to do too much stuff in the space because it's small. Quite like that. That's pretty. Yep, turn around. Home sweet home. There you go. Welcome to our beautiful train home. That's quite nice. Oh yes, these flowers in different things. So you've got like a picture with flowers and then like a watering can with flowers. If we put one at either side, one of each at either side of the door, I think that could be quite a nice... I don't want to overdo the outside, but yeah, just like a welcome to my home. I've done something. Look, I've chosen to keep it a little bit shabby on the outside because I've chosen to keep the original decor on the outside of the train, and then when you come inside it's more sumptuous and beautiful, and we have this gorgeous ceiling and everything is beautiful. Right, so pictures. I think we don't want anything big because I think I'd like to put one at either side of the door. Oh, the plants might be quite nice. So if we make them small and light grey, then we can put one at this side, you see, and then a different one at the other side. So if we've gone for the palm, which one would be a nice contrast? The Monstera, so small and light grey, and put that here. Yeah, I like that. And when you come in, you see you've got plenty of place to hang coats and pop shoes, and then a couple of pictures. And then maybe we could use the two we haven't already used inside. So the tarot, so small and a light grey. And let's put these either side of the first window, I think, and then we could maybe make this into like the living room space. Sansevieria. Oh gosh, how do you say that? Plants have some really complicated, difficult names to say, don't they? We do the best we can, don't we? And let me see what we've got. Right, we're going to need a nice sofa. Somewhere nice and soft and squishy to sit and enjoy yourself. And if you have friends over there, you can sit and you can watch a film and chat. And I like this, the Tom back light corner sofa. It's quite small, but it's got quite nice seating, and you've got that extended section that allows you to like stretch out, spread out with a good book, or when you're feeling a bit tired you can kind of scooch down and watch your TV. So we go for like the creamy colour, and then we want to have some contrasting cushions in lots of different colours. So I'd like to bring in a little bit of green from the outside where we are. And then we want like pale browns and beiges and things for extra highlights and things maybe, or a little bit of texture. With the lines it's kind of a bit of texture, isn't it? And we've brought in the Monstera to match the flower, leafy paintings that we're using. It's blocking the door. I don't really like it like that. Actually, if we put it this way around, this end arm of the sofa can kind of help divide the room up a little bit. So do we put it like that? Might be awkward to try and pop in a coffee table. I suppose we could tuck it in at the end of the sofa. That means moving it up a little bit more. I kind of want like a storage bookshelf, somewhere to put a small, maybe a small TV. Maybe we just go for that really small TV instead, and we could put that on the opposite side. But yeah, coffee table. I think we're going to have to move the sofa across and put the coffee table at the end of the sofa next to the wall. So if we took the little coffee table in here and then move the sofa back up, because if we put it in the traditional spot in front of the sofa, just going to be constantly falling over it because it's only a train car, it's not very wide, and we really don't want that. So I think that's the best thing to do, is to pop it at the end. I like that. So yeah, we want some sort of shelfy storage unit that is a bit of a combination, so it can be a TV stand, a bookshelf and a bit of storage all at once, so that we're utilising the space as best we can. Yeah, the Jello long bookcase, because we've got a couple of drawers, a little storage cabinet, we've got a few shelves, and then it's got a decent sized top to maybe put a smaller TV. There's a smaller square TV, because if you put a big TV in, you're going to block windows. I mean, you could, but you block a window. It'd have to be a freestanding TV, and you block the window. Yeah, so that, look, the one with the bunny ears on it, that's the smallest one, I think, isn't it? The retro TV. That's the smallest one. That might fit between the windows, you see here. I think we might need to move the picture, but that would work, you see. If we use any of the bigger ones, it's just going to block the whole thing. So maybe we put the picture here instead. And then we should move this one to mirror it. So we've got 2 pictures on this side in our living room area and 2 right behind them in the entrance hallway place. Yeah, I like that. I think, what else do we need in here? Might want to put a clock and definitely a carpet. I really like these Maya long furry carpets, and I think if we make it beige or creamy colour, yeah, that colour works. I think that will fit there quite nicely. And then we'll decorate this up later, but I think we'll pop in a clock for now on the wall, maybe in place of where one of those pictures were, and then we'll come back and continue decorating here and finish the interior of the train in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. From Soft Kitty 99, goodbye and happy games!